But in Moscow, the development was met with silence. Russian officials offered no comment, and state media made only passing mention of the transfer. Legal experts note that Russia does not recognize the jurisdiction of foreign courts over its military personnel, a stance that has complicated efforts by international investigators to secure cooperation. Still, the fact that one of its soldiers will now stand trial abroad represents a quiet but unmistakable rupture in Moscow's narrative of control. At the border where the handover took place, the scene was as restrained as it was historic. No speeches, no ceremony, only a small group of uniformed officers, a van, and a single figure being escorted across the line. The moment encapsulated the collision of bureaucracy and morality, a legal process rooted in paperwork, yet charged with human consequence. Observers say that Ukraine's decision to entrust a European partner with such a case demonstrates confidence in shared judicial mechanisms. It also reflects Kyiv's broader strategy to internationalize accountability, to ensure that no act of cruelty committed during the war can be buried within national borders. The Lithuanian government, for its part, has pledged a transparent trial process open to international observers. Officials in Vilnius described the extradition as a victory for justice and humanity, noting that it would proceed in accordance with the Geneva Conventions and European human rights law. For the families of those detained in Melitopol, the trial will carry both emotional and symbolic weight. Many of them still do not know the fate of their relatives. To them, the sight of a uniformed soldier being led away in handcuffs offers at least a measure of vindication, a signal that someone somewhere is being held to account. In Ukraine, the case now serves as a rallying point for law enforcement agencies, prosecutors, and human rights defenders. It validates years of documentation efforts, thousands of witness statements, and the persistence of local investigators who continue to work under bombardment and occupation. It is also a reminder that international law, often seen as distant or abstract, can still reach into the chaos of war and draw lines of accountability. As the van carrying the accused disappeared over the Lithuanian horizon, Ukrainian officers stood silently at the border checkpoint. Their task was complete, but their mission continues. For them and for many others across Ukraine, this extradition is more than a transfer. It is a message to the world that justice, however delayed, can still move forward. In the words of Andriy Korzun, this step sets an important precedent. His statement now echoes beyond that quiet border crossing, into courtrooms, into archives, and into the collective record of a nation determined to ensure that no crime, however distant or hidden, escapes accountability.